Okay, one thing I remember is a gift you gave me a long time ago, which is this officially branded 12-week year
Oh my God.
planner. And I was like, oh, this is great. I went through it once. It still has the like new book crackle when you open it because someone hasn't used it. It's all blank. I apologize. Um, but I still have it. And so I have cherished it with the rest of my books. And so I finally well, I opened it with a slightly different set of intentions this time. And I was like, okay, I want to study what they're doing. Like, what are the page layouts? What do they kind of claim is going to be successful? Like, what are they kind of
Yes.
communicating through their design about what it's going to take to stay organized in this whole process? And so that was cool. I used my new little voice recording gadget that I have. I'm packing extra gadgets like the watch and then this like weird voice recording thing. So I'm just like
Mhm.
living the tech bro dream here. And
Soon those will be
as I
injected
went,
directly into your skin, so you won't even
oh
have to
yeah,
worry about
I'm gonna
this.
have a graft right here. It's gonna be great. Um, but I just kind of like was dictating my experience or like kind of narrating my experience of going through the book and kind of like observing like how the pages are designed and everything like that. And it was really cool. I was like, oh, this is actually a great book. I should be using this. Why was I just, why was this just kind of like stacked up on my shelf for a long time? So this was good. And I also ordered a couple more off of Amazon while I'm flashing books. I ordered the 12-week year workbook with the
Made
orange
by
cover by
those guys or by someone else?
now by someone else. And
Okay.
it's pretty cool. It's just kind of like it kind of helped me lower the bar of what it would take to actually write a book because it's good stuff, but also it's not a ton. It's like prompts on each chapter, like 4 or 5 questions on each chapter, and then like blank lines, 2 pages of summary for the chapter, and then like a bunch of blank lines. And they're good questions, but also cool. Eli Ford, he wrote a book. So I kind of reviewed that. And then finally, I got this like cool leather bound, nice, soft, kind of almost biblical type of planner called the 12-week focus. And it had its own approach and yeah, slightly different layout. But again, it kind of does the goals and the vision and then taking it into the 12-week plan and it's got space for it and stuff like that. So you get a good sense of how detailed it should be and some tips and some stuff about procrastination, and then like weekly pages and daily pages. And so it's like, all right, this seems to be, I think, staying organized and having a place to check in every single day seems like a big part of it. So I'm glad that these exist, and yeah, they seem pretty cool.
Yeah, really cool. Those are great. And you're right. It's kind of a good reminder of what it takes to publish a book these days. And these people did not even have their own unique guidelines or strategy
Got
or
a
whatever.
system or a yeah framework or
Yes,
something like that. Yeah.
yes, their own productivity system. They just saw the good one and then latched onto that and said, I can help make this better by creating a tool and then hit print. That's pretty awesome.
It's
I
also
like
kind of
the your
assuage.
description of the leather bound one though. You're like, it feels good because that always makes you want to use it when
Yeah.
the pen flows really nicely and the leather, smells
Hmm.
good and the pages crackle.
Okay. I just sniffed a bit. I deeply inhale. Whenever I walk into a bookstore, I do the like, it's like walking to a bookstore and like a flower shop. Same vibes, exactly.
Same
Just
vibe.
like, yeah,
Yes.
old dusty books are my jam.
That's so good. So did you use it this week? Either any of those books?
I did not actually write in them, but I analyzed them for their format and I kind of analyzed what I thought they were doing well and took those findings and used it for the research for my product. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I will be using it.
Very good. You know what your app probably has, but I'm thinking I would benefit from are notifications, little
Mm,
reminders.
yeah, I think
Like,
that'd be really
ding,
helpful because I
now
need that
all
too.
of the, huh?
I think I need that too. Yeah.
Oh, I saw this app, I think it's called something minimalism, like screen minimalism, but it's so that you don't use your phone. And it makes like the logo for the app black and white and reduced because apparently when we look at our phones, when we see the color and the notification bell, then it makes us want to look at our phones all the time. But when it's just black and white and you're like, okay, I'm going in and I'm looking for this one thing, I just needed to check this one email, you don't get distracted by all these other things. It's just black and white. You go in for what you were actually looking for, do that, and then turn it off. But that would be cool if the productivity thing goes off and then all of a sudden all your apps go black and white. You're like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
yeah, everything's disabled and there's a timer set, so I can only go in and get this one thing. And, you know,
yeah.
maybe people who have stronger discipline than I do don't have these problems, but for some reason
I think
I'm having.
we're all finding the tricks that work. Like we're all kind of like learning ourselves as if we're learning kind of like, I don't know, an animal that we're training, and we're like, what treat does the animal like? What does it really react to? So yeah.
Yep. And I'm noticing every cycle of this, there's something else, like a new part of me kicks in. So I have maybe this was effective last quarter, but it's not effective this quarter. Or maybe I was really
Hmm.
disciplined in this area last quarter, but now I need an extra like crack of the whip. So definitely having those different tactics come into play seems like it'll be
Yeah.
helpful for me.
I think we were talking in one of the last episodes about, yeah, especially how the crack of the whip, you either have to escalate, you either have to keep escalating, like an arms race with yourself, or it needs to kind of like switch up to be some other sort of blend, like at a
Yes.
certain, because if there's nothing but cracks of the whip, then I become defiant, I become rebellious. I'm like, you can't dominate me. I'm not.
That's
I do what
right.
I want. I'm not going to do what you tell me.
I do what I want, me. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Um,
Cool. Well,
so,
good. I'm glad you have
yeah,
those new tools to analyze, and maybe you can give me some tips on how to actually get shit done this week. This was a rough week for me. Rough
was it?
week. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think this is one of the first. Like, first one was like, okay, let's get the plan going and stuff like that. But now we're
Yeah,
we're in it.
we're
It's
in it.
execution time. So I'd love to hear like to surface what's actually happening versus what we planned, and maybe we can
Yeah.
talk about like kind of the execution reality check a little bit.